Mets, Mets. What the fuck are you guys doing? I mean, seriously, what the fuck is this team doing? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Big Apple Banter Media. Here for baseball video. Finally, I know you guys are excited about that. Sorry about the log content. Really trying to get back into it. Um, I'm too mad. I'm so mad when I heard this news. I decided jot down some notes. I thought about making a video, and then I'm like, no, I want to go live because I want to hear what you guys got to say, stuff like that. So let's go over this. The Mets announced that Sandy Alderson will be returning as team president. If you agree with me that this move is stupid, um, drop a like. Let me know. And also, I'm gonna be dropping that link very shortly. Uh, Familia sucks because I want to hear what you guys got to say. Yeah, he's trash. I'm not even watching the game. The season's fucking over. I'm not watching that shit. My Marshalls. Call me a fake fan. Call me whatever the fuck you want. I work at Marshalls. I got them booking me the night shift now, so I don't have to watch this garbage. I mean, for real, man. All right, let's go over Sandy Alderson, our great general manager or team president that's never done shit. We went to a World Series and he's drafted all these good players. Let's look at his second stint because I can appreciate what he's done in the past. He brought us to a World Series. Great. He fell off after that. Didn't make the playoffs in years after that in a New York team. So let's go over this. His second stint with the Mets after being brought back, he was supposed to be, hands off, just hire guys. Nope, he decided to make all the moves himself. So he didn't sign George Springer to keep Michael Conforto, who's having a 719 OPS this year, and his numbers are just inflated because he's having a good month. And he didn't want to give George Springer an extra year. I don't care about what it's going to look like down the road. I want to win now. That's the way you get players. You give them a bit extra years where at one point, yeah, they might not be as good. Who cares? You kept him to keep Michael Conforto, who in my mind is probably gone after this offseason, at least deserves to maybe give him a flyer. You passed on a guy to keep another guy who's going to get the qualifying offer this year to have a prove it year. I'm guessing this is sarcasm, Boomer, but if it isn't, I'm gonna drop that link in 1 sec once I get done with this. So you signed James McCann, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I know everyone wanted him in the past. Did I love the move initially? No, it kind of grew on me. It's the GM's job to know that whether the players are going to be good or not ours. And what does this guy do? He signs a guy who had two good stretches as a rotational or a platoon or backup catcher to a 4-year deal. I don't give a fuck that he's making $10 million a year. If it was a 2-year deal, totally fine with that. He got a 4-year deal. He traded. Oh, and JT Realmuto was also available. Didn't get him. He trades PCA, which you guys know if you watch Mets Weekly. Baez, I'm a fan now. I like Baez. You gave up way too much. His value was at an all-time low at the time. Was having an awful year. You could have gotten him for so much less. I don't care that PCA's shoulder fell off or he literally traded him in my mind because he didn't draft him because he has ego issues like that. He signs. I don't know if this is directly his move. I'll talk about the GMs he's hired because that's worked out well too. Signed Kevin Pillar to a multi-year contract. Kevin Pillar. I don't care how he's a warrior. He's come up clutching extra innings. He's been dog shit and getting a shit ton of playing time because you couldn't sign any real outfield depth this year. You signed Kevin Pillar to a multi-year major league contract. Why? Here, I'm gonna drop this link right now. If you guys are watching the game, just come over here. Way better use of your time. I'm not even watching that shit. Okay. So that's just as a GM. You're saying, oh, Elias, he's not the GM. He's going to be the team president. All right. Let's see what he's done as a team president. He hired Jared Porter, who got fired for being a sexual creep, who sent 60 unread messages. Don't want to get too much into the details. He hired Zach Scott, who's been terrible, in my opinion, making all sorts of questionable roster. He hasn't really had to do anything, and everything he's done has unimpressed me, whether it's setting the wrong guy down, calling the wrong guy up, and just got busted for drunk driving. And in conclusion, controversies for this team come out every freaking week, it seems. Every week, there's a new thing. And does Sandy control of it? No. But he's the team president, and it's Sandy Alderson, a former GM. I think he's going to want more team control and whatnot. The GM will probably get fired after a week. Am I being a bit emotional right now? Yeah. I'm Mets fans. I get it. He brought us a little bit. I mean, he got us to a World Series. He drafted all these amazing players like Dom Smith that everyone loves, and I like Dom, but you know, are we really keeping a guy because he drafted Dom Smith and Jeff McNeil and all these guys? He brought us to a World Series. I'll give him that. But why can't we just move on? To put the good days in the past. Let's move on. Let's get a little more modern here, okay? We got the new GM. You better spend that cash. You know what I'm saying? You're going to spend that cash. So let's get to the callers now. Man, I'm back in my groove doing the fucking call-in show, which I'm going to try to get to with my work schedule stuff. It's kind of chaos. Let's go.
Yo, what up? How's your day?
How you doing, man? Long time.
What's up, Mr. Number One bandwagon Javier Bias fan? How's your day?
Hey, you'd rather me be that than, to continue hate on him when he's playing well, just because I want my take to be good.
I mean, he's not chasing that much, so I mean, it's kind of worth it. I mean,
he's getting like a home run every night, man. All right, so what are your thoughts on this news that Sandy's coming back?
At first, call me stupid as much as you want. We should have signed Yadiel Molina over than James McCann. I think Yadiel Molina is way better than McCann.
He was not coming here. He wants to stay in St. Louis. Yeah.
I know that, but let's be honest here. You're taking Molina over McCann, no matter how old Molina is. Anybody with half a brain cell is taking Molina. Right?
I mean, not on a 4-year contract, but that's
not a 4-year contract. You could have just given him a 2-3 year contract.
That's a lot, but
Molina is worse than.
I mean, Molina's not that. No. Molina, I love him. He's not that good anymore. I mean, but that's besides the point.
I leave for 3 weeks. and this is what I come back to. Molina is worse than McCann.
Oh, what? Drew's already bringing on the takes? I hope he's up next, though. Don't worry.
Fucking God.
All right, so your actual thoughts, not that we should have signed Yadier Molina or some wacky takes like that.
Why are we signing this bozo? I mean, this is not 2015. I think this is a new decade. I think we're in the 2020s, not the 2010s, but I don't know. Steve Cohen is looking kind of bad right now. We should have signed Theo Epstein, whatever the fuck his name is.
I mean, we still can. Like, it depends what role Sandy Alderson's going to have. But even in the team president role, he's been terrible. Like, even in the non-personnel role.
At this point, I think he's going to be.
He had 2 GMs, and one of them's probably going to get fired. He's going to have 3 GMs in 2 years.
Somehow we have 2 fraud GMs back to back.
He has a 2-year deal and was least likely to leave. Why is everyone shocked? I'm not shocked. I'm pissed.
Okay, never mind. I'm back.
No, yeah, I'm good.
I was trying to do something.
No, like I'm not surprised this is happening because Sandy was brought in to get approved by the owners, so Steve's not going to put
Francisco Lindor, dude.
Money all that much. What do you do?
You.
I don't have the game on right now. I took a Mets break and it was freaking good, man.
How do we blow a 90-day?
I'm gonna get here. Move your head over. I'm gonna get copyright striked.
Oh, my fault.
No, I'm just joking. No, you're good, bro. No worries. So I'm gonna keep this one short today. But any final thoughts on this news?
I see you.
Are you happy or are you mad about it?
Only thing I'm gonna say is see you in 5 years. So we're gonna be a whole decade without making the playoffs. So that's all I'm gonna say.
I thought you were roasting me. See you in 5 years because I'm not posting anymore. I thought you were gonna say that was gonna be like roasting me for not uploading.
Yeah, but we're not making the playoffs like in 5 years with this bum.
I won't go that too far. He's just a team. He's not GM. He's just team president. But I don't get it, man. But Sergio, thanks for calling in, man.
One thing. I think we made history by signing 2 criminal GMs back to back. First team in history. We made new history finally after blowing a 90-day lead. We signed back to back criminals. We should have just signed the head coach from Bishop Sycamore. He probably is a better GM. That Bishop Sycamore dude, at least he knows how to sign fraudulent checks. He can give guys more money.
Have a good night, man. Take care. Oh, Bishop Sycamore. If y'all know, you know. All right, I gotta calm down. Let's hit this chat real quick. Why is that losing, bro? I mean, can I just say one thing? Why is it now everyone, and probably crazy me talking about this, why does everyone want to trade this guy now? Like, you're ignoring that how many great outings he's had this year. Like, and every time he blows it, it's like, oh, Edwin Diaz sucks. I mean, you see how many good outings he has? All right, now Zariz is fucking spamming the chat with W's. No, Edwin Diaz is trash. Ed Luz Diaz. Let's bring him on. What's up, man?
L. Yo, I swear, this is the unluckiest dude ever. Every time a ball's hit in play, something happens to him. Let's see what he does. Okay, Diaz. I mean, did you see Lindor's error?
Don't give up the ground balls.
He gave up a soft ground ball, and Lindor just missed it. It went past his glove. It was.
Speaking of Diaz, so I know you're a big Sandy Alderson fan. Convince me why I'm wrong.
Okay. So I have a question. Let's say, do you want to trade Jeff McNeil? Just ask.
No.
Okay. And why is that? Tell me why.
Because he has value. Whether it's as a utility guy, he can play multiple positions. He's also been a really good starting second baseman or starting left fielder in the past.
Come on. 1 out. Let's go. Sorry.
I mean, he's had great years
against Diaz. So
he's had great years in the past. I don't know why fans want to get rid of him after one down year.
Exactly.
I mean, for players like Dom who have done way less, like I understand it, but or like JD or something, but Jeff McNeil was considered a top 5 second baseman coming into this year. I don't know why everyone's just giving up on him right now. I know he's been terrible, but just bring someone else in and, let him compete for it.
Coming into the season, McNeil is actually my number 1 second baseman. I don't think he's number 1
fair.
anymore.
No, I think he could. Obviously, with Trey Turner moving to second base too, it's kind of, obvious. But
I still consider Trey a shortstop though.
Yeah,
that's a long-term position. I mean, Corey Seager's gone.
Fair, yeah.
He sucks.
Yeah,
anyway, so
no, he doesn't.
He's pretty bad.
No, he's just injury prone. But Sandy Alderson, what are your thoughts? Just don't get it. I don't either, man.
I can take another year, Sandy. I think there's ton. I don't think it's quite.
So are you happy or are you mad about this move?
I'm neutral, more leaning to happy because I think I think we'll be moving on from him and but I can definitely take another year of Sandy. Even this year he's made some great moves. I know the McCann contract. The Baez trade really has worked out so far. I know we're not in the playoffs, but he really is.
Did we give up too much? That's the thing.
No,
it's a great guy to trade for, but you could have gotten so much. You could have given up way less.
If this is the guy that we're getting, I don't think we gave up too much.
Yeah, but how I always think, and if you guys know me, I always say this: prospects aren't about how well they pan out and whatnot. It's more about the value you gave up. PCA had a lot of value at the time, and I bet you Sandy traded him because he had a bitch fit about him getting signed by or drafted by Brody. You could have gotten way more for PCA. I don't care if Kelnick is an absolute bust and Diaz is this. It turns into Mariano Rivera.
Which
did the Mets win the trade? Yeah, but could you given up less? Yeah, I mean, could you gotten more? That's kind of I think, but it's not awful. But
no matter what, this trade is not going to look good. Obviously, I'm a bigger Diaz fan than Mets fan. Probably
you're a bigger Diaz fan than Edwin Diaz's parents, dude.
Probably, I'm bigger. Okay, Nito almost did something awesome. Thank God Nito's back. By the way,
posting, man.
Familia. Why do Familia has been awesome this year. It has had awesome outings, but
yeah,
I don't know. He's kind of
I'm ready to move on.
With your point, Sandy, I get. Oh, he's out of the baseline. But anyway, yeah, with Sandy this year, kind of like your point with Jeff McNeil. He's had great years. I think Sandy's had great years. I think I don't think he's nearly the most harmful, the biggest problem in this organization. Recently, he's picked up Heath Hembree. He's gotten Trevor Williams. He's gotten what's his name, Javier Baez. He's gotten Jake Reed. Those are some great pickups.
Great pickups.
Yeah, come on, pop up. You're under it, Alonso. Let's go! Scoreless inning for Edwin Diaz, but no strikeouts, so bad inning. So,
all right. So Heath Hembree and Jake Reed are groundbreaking moves to keep a guy around.
Heath Hembree is a top 25 reliever in baseball. He is. And
so why would the Reds, who have bullpen struggles, get rid of a top 25 reliever?
You see that ERA?
Why are they under the salary cap? Does that exist?
No, because that ERA didn't look very good for them. But I mean, I'm gonna give you his peripherals. I'm not gonna use Sierra and that crap. I'm just gonna
give me his percentiles or whatnot.
Okay, he strikeouts per 9, 13.68. That's higher than Edwin Diaz. His biggest issue, he walks 4 per 9, which is a problem. But many great relievers actually walk more than that.
Yeah, like Alex Reyes.
But no, like I mean, Kimbrel's had worse years command wise. Edwin Diaz, who was fantastic last year, had a worse walk per night. So like you can walk people if you get out of it. Here's the problem: his entire career he's had a home run problem. Thankfully, that is fixable. You can fix location to an extent. That's all this guy needs. Is my point. I mean, he strikes out more batters than Diaz this season.
Yeah, but
this season,
from a move perspective, I don't know how great it is to like. First of all, you can't be a top 25 reliever if you're getting fucking DFA'd.
Sure, you can. I don't see why you can't. It's
Which
just
top
a label.
25 anything gets just DFA'd.
I mean, there's. I mean, I'm sure you can find many examples out.
All right. That's
there,
besides the point.
I'll just say this:
what other
he's
legit
had
like impact moves has Sandy made?
I think Heath Hembree should absolutely come back next year, and I think that will be an impact move. He hasn't allowed a run as a Met, and I know his peripherals are very, very good. And just to annoy you, he has a 3.05
right,
SIERA.
Keith Hembree, give me another reason why. Like a big
about
move.
Sandy.
Yeah,
okay,
like a big move.
I think Javi Baez. I was okay with the trade when it happened. I wasn't as high on it as I am now, but this
Brad
guy
Hand's been awful.
The Brad Hand, I mean, hasn't been as bad as maybe some Mets fans are saying. I mean, like I don't really get mad at our relievers when they give up home runs, especially like Trevor May gave up a home run to Aaron Judge. I mean, that doesn't make him a bad reliever. You know what I mean? I mean, he came up clutch just a couple innings ago tonight. Like if you give up a home run to Aaron Judge, that's okay. If you give up a home run to Stanton, that's okay. And Brad Hand has been a ground ball merchant with the Mets, and he's looked sharper. I don't think he's nearly what he was even last season.
Okay, so hang on. So let me.
But I think he's okay.
Give the shitty moves I wrote down. Let me get your thoughts.
There's more.
So
when you say yours again.
Hold up. Give me thumbs up or thumbs down. Didn't sign Springer so we could keep Conforto, who's having a 719 OPS, who might not be re-signed.
I don't think it's about Conforto. I think it's worse than you're putting it. Dom Smith was the reason we did not sign.
Really?
Springer.
You think that?
Yes.
I don't think. I thought it was because.
And I'll tell you this: George Springer is a top 10 player in baseball. Fucking thumbs down. That's the worst move besides
really?
McCann.
I was talking with my guy, Reckless Airwaves Radio. Check him out if you guys haven't. I collabed with him a while back. All the Mets Weekly guys have. But yeah, he was talking about like Sandy's gonna penny pinch his way around not getting an impact player like George Springer. Like, when does a player to George Springer's caliber hit the market like that? You got to take advantage and take.
Yes! Let's go.
Do you walk it off? Oh, you still there? I sound like a fake fan. Did he? Oh, it's tie game. Okay. Yo, you still there? Hello? Guess not. All right. Didn't sign Springer because he wanted a 6th year, and the Jays gave him. Then give him the 6th year. That I do not get that at all. Give him a player like Springer's caliber. You give that 6th year. I don't care if he has to move over to right field because we got garbage ass Michael Conforto. I'm just kidding. He's not trash. I mean, he's trash this year. Here, are you back?
Your guy just tied the game with a home run,
dude. Okay, let me take you off for 1 second. Listen to me very closely. I like Javier Baez. Javier Baez is good. He, just like Jonathan VR, has proven me wrong. I would like him back. Javier Baez is good. I like him because he plays well on the Mets. Playing well on the Mets makes me happy. Did we get that out of the way? Perfect. Okay. Just had to get that in there. So, okay. So next move, we don't even have to talk about McCann. Fucking move past.
He's the best cat. He's a top 10 catcher in baseball.
We're not going there today. Signing Kevin Pillar to a multi-year deal.
I'm okay with that. I mean, Kevin Pillar he's not the worst depth in the world. He's been okay. I mean, he has won us some games. You can't ignore that. He's won us games. He has.
Yeah, McCann's won us games. He's been terrible too.
Pillar's won us many more games than McCann. That's not
and
at least
much.
Pillar is a
That's
decent
not
defender.
saying much. W.
Pillar has Pilar, Pilar has won us many more games than McCann. I guarantee.
That's not saying much. The
It
bar
is
is
saying
pretty
much.
fucking
Pilar
low.
Pilar has won us games. Like,
Okay, yeah,
actually,
just being clutch in extra
McCann-
innings doesn't make you a good player. Especially
makes you-
considering we could definitely easily gotten him on a minor league contract.
I mean, look, I'm fine with him starting if we're injured, but he's not the best, but he's fine.
So do you bring him back or do you cut him?
I
'Cause I'm
don't want
cutting
him back. I want someone better. But
Yeah,
like
Khalil, Marcano.
Khalil,
guy like that.
exactly. Yeah. I mean, just
Young
I'd
guy.
rather have. What was I about to say?
James McCann
but
over Grandal. You said?
Grandal is by far the best catcher. I think everyone knows that by now.
All right,
I mean,
so all right, last thing, because I'm keeping you on. I'm being unfair. I'm keeping you on, but so Porter and Scott and controversies constantly happening. You think that merits coming back?
I don't think we can blame him. I mean, he had no clue about these guys' track records. And for FYI, DUI does not make you a bad person. That just means you have a problem. What Porter did makes him a bad
I agree
person.
with you. Okay, yeah, you can't compare the two. I agree with you, but when you're in a position like that for a big market team, you can't slip up like that.
Okay, then blame Zach Scott. He was given the opportunity.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he
fuck
fucked
him.
up.
He's gone. Yeah, he's out of here.
I don't
All
think
right,
that's Sandy's fault. I just think Sandy's done a lot for the team. That's all.
All right.
I think I don't think he deserves all this hate.
Yeah.
And I also think there was a lot of influence by Jared Porter this offseason. Like, I don't see what Sandy would see in McCann.
McCann was signed before Jared Porter was hired.
Yep.
So.
And the bias trade has worked out, even with what we've given up. It was one prospect, and we can build a farm. We'll have 2 first rounders this year.
All right.
We're
I got one more
fine.
question before I let you go. I'm going to have the kick from studio because I don't want you rambling. So there's a certain player in baseball who's now has over 40 home runs. He plays catcher for the Royals. Is he good? All right. Shout out to Zuriz for calling in. We'll probably wrap this up soon, but let's go to Jose. What's up, man?
Hello. Hollywood.
What's good, man?
Hollywood.
Hollywood?
You haven't got life in a month.
All right.
What the
I've been
fuck
out
do
of
you want me
town.
to do?
I've been out of town. What does that mean, Hollywood? I'm not Tyrone. No, I've been out of town a bunch and I've been working. I can't just do live streams all the time. But now that the school year starts,
Yet. You can show up on Mets Weekly.
I do. I was there last week.
No, I said you can show up on Mets Weekly, but you can't make videos on your own channel.
That's a fair point. So,
meanwhile, I've reached over 200 subs.
you're a celebrity. Your channel's way better than everyone subscribed to Jose. Your channel's way better than mine. I'll admit it. You have to give like 10 shout outs a video because you're a celebrity.
Hey,
You're making
people
Jets
dream it.
videos now.
Hey, I give you shout outs.
I know. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I'm trying to make YouTube grow.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
YouTube itself doesn't want to grow. It wants to keep the same faces. Speaking of same faces,
Great transition. So, I mean, obviously you're not a Mets fan, but it seems like you keep up the team, at least with the Jets. What are your
What
thoughts on
the
bringing
fuck are
Sandy
you-
back?
what the fuck? What blackmail does he have? What naked pictures does he have lying around? Like, what the fuck? What
Yeah.
is this?
I
What
mean,
is this?
I don't get it, like
You-
I said.
You don't sign George Springer. You don't trade for a better pitcher. You trade for Javi Baez. I like Javi,
Yeah.
but not that much.
Yep.
Not when Lindor is gonna come back.
Yeah, because
You
they also
got-
got him as kind of a stopgap.
Oh,
shortstop.
Jesus Christ. You could have played, help me out. There was somebody they could have put there.
Where? Shortstop?
Yeah.
I mean, Jonathan VR.
Yes,
Luis Guillermo, I mean,
VR.
the options aren't really there. But the funny thing is, like, when the Javi Baez was supposed to be playing shortstop, he was hurt.
I know. I remember. I was watching. How many games are the Mets back? I can't remember right now.
Here, chat. Someone put it in, but what are we, like 5 out of the division?
4 or 5.
Yeah, I think we're like 5 out. But like, which doesn't seem like a lot. But you just got to think like we don't got many more games, and we got to win everything, and they got to lose everything. All right, we're 3.5 back. Thanks. But that's us winning 4 games and everyone else losing 4 games.
Atlanta's still in first, correct?
Yep, Atlanta's in first because they had a phenomenal trade deadline. They showed us what we should have done. Our outfielders are playing like shit. Go get some fucking outfielders. They completely redid their outfield.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna owe you a shotgun.
Wait, you owe me a shotgun?
Do you not
Oh,
remember?
'cause the Angels? Oh, I remember now. Because what are the Angels? Are they in 4th place?
Yes, I hate my fucking team.
Hey, next year, everyone will be back healthy.
I hate my manager. I hate my.
Oh, he's awful. You think you think he's gonna get fired, or you think the Angels are gonna keep him around?
I pray to God he gets fired.
I mean, Rojas is definitely gone. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure you guys are keeping Sandy?
I know, but Rojas was more the past. Like,
do not say definitely.
Steve brought in Sandy. Rojas was here already. I don't know how you can't. I mean, just thinking about him being back scares me.
What? I really hope this doesn't happen, but what? Your manager, your general manager, and Sandy all stay.
Oh my God. It's like they run it back. They say, oh, we had too many injuries.
Yes.
Let's give it another go.
Yes.
Imagine. Dude. It'll make better content for me. That's the thing. Negative content's way easier.
It's going to be the Lakers of baseball. Jesus Christ. Only nobody on the Mets.
Dude.
Wears a dress like the Lakers.
Bro, I'll start thumbsing down like Javier Baez and Lindor.
Yeah.
If they do that shit.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Jose, don't get that on my head. All right, before I let you go, I have one more question.
Yes.
How awesome is it seeing Andrew Heaney absolutely shitting the bed in New York?
Oh, I love it.
My buddy, he's a big Jet fan too. He's friends with Anthony Wafflewire. He's buddies with him. I did like a live stream with him. He's a huge Yankee fan. Always has like 20 excuses in the books about why the Yankees lose in the playoffs and whatnot. He says it's the umpire's fault. It's the cheating, shit like that. He hates Heaney so much.
Why do you go live with Wafflewire?
Oh, Wafflewire's a good dude, man. He's got good takes when he's not under the pressure of Tyson and Kevin, Because there's a lot of pressure not for me, but for him, I can get it. You can get a little nerve-wracking.
I think you just gave me a sub, so thank you.
Oh, absolutely, man. Whoever subbed Jose, appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin. Martello?
Yeah, I think he's a new viewer. Kevin, welcome to the channel, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Kevin.
I haven't seen you around here. I think I've seen
I
think I've seen you around. I try to keep track of who.
Yeah, we know Armand.
Yeah,
Armand's been around. Can you make me a mod?
Yeah, I'll do it here. Write something in the chat, and I'll do that.
All right.
I'll let you go, and then you go something in the chat. Jose, thanks for calling in, man. Have a good night.
Thanks for having me, Hollywood.
All right. Thanks for everyone for calling in. I'm gonna wrap this up here. It was fun, just doing kind of like a quick show like that. I guess negativity turned into a positive. So thanks, guys, for watching. Thank you for the support on that Bless Austin video, man. I threw that shit together for Twitter and then just threw it up on YouTube. Wow. I mean, for me, it's like, what is that, like 700 views? I mean, which isn't a lot, but for my standards, it's a lot. That I was pretty proud of that one. It was pretty funny. It only took like 5 minutes. I might try to make more like parody content like that. That stuff's always fun. But thank you to all the callers, Kevin, all the new viewers. I try to keep track of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. What's the Mets score right now? Or did they go to extras? Okay, so they're going to extras. Yeah, no, I'll turn the game on. Probably I was a bit busy with some stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, really appreciate. Like I said, trying to get back to the swing of things. This week probably no content. It's a pretty crazy week. Next week I'll try and get some stuff. It's really with my work schedule. I'm working night shifts now, so instead of doing a weekly show, I might do more of a, I'll make a video, let you guys know what day the show is going to be on to my work schedule, and do a show then. So I'll probably try to make. I'm also making more football content now. It's football season. Also, off season is kind of my thing. A lot of mock options, a lot of analysis in that way. So appreciate that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, and I will see you guys next time.